Now, this is the next quote I want to read you, Knittable Quotable. You don't have to choose between your business and your life. Rather, if you do it right, you get your business and your life. Ha! So, in fact, we strongly believe that the only way to build a truly scalable business is by radically reducing its reliance on you, the owner, and supporting the rapid growth through systems, team, and internal business controls. Let's go through that again. Let's make sure we have these up here, okay? So he's saying is you can have a great business and a great life, right?
Yeah.
He says, we strongly believe that the only way to build a truly scalable business is by radically reducing its reliance on you, the owner, and supporting that rapid growth through systems, right? Team, and what was the other one? An internal business controls. So when you are out there doing those door hangers, do you want to go ahead and develop like a system for how you do it?
Of course.
So you're going to want to start to make a system, and you'll say, this is how many door hangers a day you should be able to do in 4 hours. Mm-hmm. This is the neighborhoods you go to. And you want to document all that, build a system.
Yeah. I have a big map that I'm just highlighting the streets that I'm going to go to. And
you'll find out which ones work and which ones don't, what the good neighbors are, which the bad neighborhoods are. Yeah. And those systems are what's going to allow you to have success. It's not a system if it's not duplicatable. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, the team, when you're starting a small business, bro, I'm just going to help you on this. You have to have A players only. Okay? So right here, on your systems, remember, if they're not documented, they're not a system. Okay? So if they're not documented, they're not a system. You got to create these systems. So I want to make sure you're seeing this, okay? Step number six here is you're going to have to document your systems. How can you make a system if you don't know what works? Well, you're going to have to go to the trade shows yourself, figure out what works or what doesn't, and then document it. Now the team, you need to have A players only. And why do you need to have A players only? Do you ever watch basketball?
Yeah.
We know basketball, you only have 5 guys on the court at a time. If one guy is terrible, if he sucks like a Hoover, it's very hard for the team to win because 25% of the players are terrible. Now, the teams that win championships always have a team where they have the best players. Well, it's a deep thought. The team with the best players wins. In business, though, for some reason, people are like, well, and I'm not ripping your brother because I'm sure he's great. Okay. But let's say you hired your brother's friend. We'll call him Doug. And Doug is an idiot. But Doug is your brother's friend. You can't just hire your brother's friend because he's some guy you know. So I see business owners all across the country who are like, well, you know, my sales guys are idiots, but they're my friends. Okay, so you have a basketball team with a bunch of overweight short guys. You're going to lose. All right, so you got to have the team with the best players. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now the next is internal business controls. That is those daily metrics.
Checklists.
This is going to be your daily metrics. Your daily metrics and your checklists. So let's talk about it. How many door hangers do you have to do per day?
100.
Right. And you have to spend how much time per day doing search engine?
An hour.
And then between the hours of 1:30 and 7, you're doing what?
Those audits.
Calls, appointments, right? So you need to have daily metrics where you hold yourself and other people accountable to those. So when I was building my first business, I remember, it was crazy, but I actually made a goal. I said, I'm going to drop off every day 100 flyers to promote the dance parties I was throwing. You know, I had this entertainment company, and I would throw these big dance parties at at the Marriott Hotel and the Crowne Plaza Hotel. But guess what? I had sound, I had lights, but if no one shows up, I don't make any money.
Yeah.
So every day I'm like, I'm going to hold myself accountable to 100 flyers a day. I'm going to make sure I do it every single day. I'm going to make sure I drop off flyers and on all these different places. This is before the internet was really taking off. And so I had to do this every day. But by doing that, guess what? Every time I had a dance party, 500 people would show up. That's how I made my money. $5 a head, 500 people show up. I made $2,500 a week. That's how I paid for college. You know what I'm saying? But you got to hold yourself accountable to that. With the systems, the team, and the controls. Make sense? Cool?
Yeah.
All right.